फ्रेंड्स, रिसेंटली नीति आयोग ने अपना मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स रिलीज करा है। इस इंडेक्स में हम देखेंगे कि हमारे एग्जामिनेशन पर्सपेक्टिव से क्या क्या चीज़ें इम्पोर्टेंट है। सो लेट अस गो इनटू द डिटेल. So the first very important thing that we need to understand is that this NITI multidimensional poverty index of NITI Aayog is based upon three indicators. Those indicators are the health, education, and standard of living. So this indicator is basically based upon the three pillar. These are the health, education, and standard of living. These indicators has further sub indicators like health comprises of nutrition, child and adolescent mortality, and maternal health. Similarly, education comprises of year of schooling and school attendance. Then we have a standard of living. It comprises of cooking fuel, sanitation, drinking water, housing, electricity, and assets and bank account. सो हमें बेसिकली एग्ज़ाम में पूछा जा सकता है कितने इंडिकेटर्स हैं, उसका क्या सब इंडिकेटर्स है। तो हमें इसका इंडिकेटर्स और सब इंडिकेटर्स को एग्ज़ाम पर्सपेक्टिव से याद रखना होगा। फिर यहाँ पर हम देखेंगे कि बेसिकली ये जो नीति आयोग का मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स है, दिस हैज़ बेसिकली two things that need to be noted. The first is head count ratio and second is the intensity of poverty. Basically head count ratio क्या है? It is basically the proportion of multidimensionally poor in population, which is arrived by dividing the number of multidimensionally poor person by the total population. And then we have intensity of poverty, which is the average proportion of deprivations which is experienced by multidimensionally poor individuals. To compute intensity, the weightage of deprivation across deprivation scores of all poor peoples are summed and then divided by total number of poor people. And once we get this head count and then the intensity of poverty, that is the A and H, we multiply the A and H, we get the dimensional poverty index. So now let us so these are the things which were conceptual in nature, and now let us look at some of the facts and figure in this index. So here we have the snapshot of multidimensional poverty in India. So we can see here we have the data of 2015 and 16 and 2019-20. This data of 2019 21 is based upon the National Family and Health Survey 5, and this data is based upon National Family and Health Survey 4. यहाँ पर हम देखेंगे कि जो 2019 एंड 20 का डेटा है वो हमें बताता है कि जो हेड काउंट रेशियो है इट इज़ द 14.96 percentage, and that of the intensity ratio is 44.39 percentage, and overall multidimensional poverty index score of India is 0.066. So this data 0.066 is very important. It can be asked in the form of MCQ question. Here we have the percentage of total population who are multidimensionally poor in each state and union territory. So the first state which we have here is Bihar, and it has 33.76 percentage multidimensionally poor population out of the total population. So this figure is very important when it comes to examination of Bihar Public Service Commission. Even this data 33.76% is very important, and one should remember it for examination perspective. Next we have the Jharkhand, then we have Meghalaya, and then we have Uttar Pradesh, and then we have Madhya Pradesh. So we should remember at least 5 states, and in examination they can ask to arrange from a state with the high level of multidimensional poor to the low level of multidimensionally poor people. Next we have the change over the time for the head count ratio. So basically Bihar has reduced about 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 18.13 percentage. Madhya Pradesh has reduced about 15.94 percentage. So basically Bihar has the highest percentage of people who are multidimensionally poor, and also it has reduced highest number of multidimensionally poor population in its state. Now we will look at various data especially related to Bihar. So in 2019 2021, the head count ratio of Bihar is 33.76 and that of intensity is 47.40, and overall score on the multidimensional poverty index for the Bihar is 0.60. So this data 0.160 is important for examination perspective, and this data head count ratio of 33.76 percentage is important for examination perspective. So हमें ये दो चीज़ बेसिकली याद रखना होगा एग्जामिनेशन के लिए. इंटेंसिटी डेटा इज नॉट दैट मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. Next we have what are the indicators that contribute most to the multidimensional poverty index of Bihar. The highest contributor to the MPI is nutrition, so that also need to be need to be remembered. And then I think next we have the year of schooling, that is about 18.32 percentage. So first we have nutrition, that is the 27.95 percentage, and then we have year of schooling, which is the 18.32 percentage. So this data also need to be remembered. They can ask this in the form of MCQ, that which is the most contributor in MPI of Bihar. Next we have district wise head count data here. So the Araria has the highest number of multidimensionally poor people compared to total population of Bihar, which is the 52.07 percentage. Then we have Purnia, then we have Supol, then we have Saharsa and the Madhepura. So हमें इसमें से एटलीस्ट 5 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स का नाम याद रखना होगा for examination perspective. They can give us to arrange the district in decreasing order of their number of multidimensionally poor people in the particular district. So Araria, Purnia, Supol and Saharsa are among the top districts where the multidimensionally poor people are highest in number. Also, if we look upon the least poor district, then we have the Siwan, which have only 17.41 percentage, and then we have the Munger, which has 40.73 percentage. Then we have the Rohtas, which have 40.74 percentage, and then we have Patna. So these are basically the least poor districts of Bihar, and these 5 districts also need to be remembered for the examination perspective. Next we have change over time for the head count ratio. So the highest change take place in Purbi Champaran, that is the Eastern Champaran. It is 27.74 percentage. Then we have the Sivhar, which has 26.24 percentage. Then we have the Siwan, which has 23.14 percentage. So basically Purbi Champaran comes first when it comes to reduction in head count ratio between 2015 2016 to 2019 2021. Next we have the overall MPI score of various district. So here we can see Araria has MPI score of 0.266. Then we have Arwal, which has 0.149. Then we have Aurangabad, which has 0.123, and then we have Baka. So basically this data is not in a particular order, but if we look overall, I think the Araria has highest multidimensional poverty score, that is 0.266. So Araria comes number 1 when it's come to highest when it's come to a score of MPI. So अररिया का हमको याद रखना होगा कि अररिया का सबसे ज़्यादा मल्टी डायमेंशनल पॉवर्टी इंडेक्स स्कोर है, और अररिया का सबसे ज़्यादा हेड काउंट भी हमने पहले पढ़ा था. सो ये हमें याद रखना होगा।